and welcome to our first match of the weekend. We have the men's round 8 between FutscarbsFC in the blue. Lineups for today we have for Futsal Factory, number 7, Jonathan Vanderheiden, number 9, Nick Vanderheiden, number 23, Lewis Phillips, number 10, Jason Madurira, number 11, Harry Livings, number 1, James Tarver, number 8, Kyle Standing, number 99, Jacob Shaw, and for Futscarbs we have number 5, Andre Juna, number 10, Halil Nato, number 11, Kao Ojima, number 3, Lucas Xavier, number 1, Alex Pizzoa, number 20, Victor Armani, number 7, Fernando Resende, number 2, Amirildo. Sorry, last name's too long. It's been cut off on my team sheet. I'll get that one for you in a minute. And number 8, Eric Fernandez Mora. What's his last name? I can't. And apologies, number 2 for Futscarbs, Amarildo Oliveira. And shot there from NATO. Tarver resets play through Nick Vanderheiden. As his brother John on the right-hand side of the court plays the ball out in front of him. Vanderheiden looking to take on Mora. Great ball through the middle, finds the feed of Shaw, the number 99. Nato. Bring the ball forwards for Futscarb. Shot there from Victor Armani, the Futscarb's number 20. Shaw looking to take on Armani. Armani ends up with possession. Neto making a great run forwards. Armani's ball to him cut out by Nick Vanderheiden, who breaks forwards for a quick counter. His shot touched by goalkeeper Alex Pizzoa. That'll be a corner kick to the Futsal Factory. Great read by Fernando Resende. Mora's ball intercepted by the Futsal Factory number 10, and the shot there from Jonathan Vanderheiden. First goal of the match goes the way of the Futsal Factory through the boot of Jonathan Vanderheiden. Well, we've only just caught the end of that replay, apologies. Nick Vanderheiden bringing it forwards. Plays Shaw in the middle. Shaw does well. Another flick to the back post and almost a second goal there for the Futsal Factory side. A great effort by Jason Madurira. Potentially pronouncing that last name wrong. My apologies in advance. Good footwork there from Armani. He's dispossessed by Madurira. My apologies. And just looking at the ladder for this league so far this season, Futsal Factory are yet to win a match. They've drawn once, so they have 1 point on the board, but definitely be chasing the 3 points from this game and In the same vein, almost, FutscarbsFC have only walked away with 1 win and 1 draw so far this season. So potential for Futsal Factory to overtake FutscarbsFC on the ladder here if they win this match and bring themselves up into 9th position over the 11th position that they're sitting in right now at the bottom. Shaw looks to dribble through the FutscarbsFC defenders and he runs himself into trouble. Majira plays Nato. Resende. Back to Majira. Oh, and Majira's lost a shin pad in the middle of the court there. Resende. Back to Nato. Majira will take the shot, and that's a good effort. Secondary effort goes into the net, though. Great follow-up shot by Fernando Resende. Hopefully call it this instant replay here. Great shot and an excellent follow-up. Unfortunately, Tava did well on the first shot and just unfortunate, fell straight to the feet of Resende, who was in a great position to follow that shot up. More up. Juna now on the court for the FutscarbsFC side. Oh, and Juna with his first seconds on the court, getting a shot just left of the post. Vanderheiden's pass intercepted by the number 12, Xavier. Shaw on the kick in. Another great intercept by Xavier. Xavier on the ball. Sorry, that was Juna. Resende looking forwards. Xavier has Ojima in the middle. Juna making a great run out wide. Excellent touch by Juna. Xavier couldn't keep the ball away from the feet of Shaw. Slightly wasted possession by the Futsal Factory there, and that shot doesn't miss by much to the right-hand post. And Jonathan Vanderheiden putting himself on the scoreboard yet again. Very nicely placed shot to the back post there by Jonathan Vanderheiden. The Futsal Factory side, I've just noticed, have 8 on their score sheet today, but their bench is currently empty. So potentially more players will be showing up for the Factory side, but dare say a high-paced game like this, they definitely are going to want some fresh legs on the bench. Xavier takes his shot, and Xavier, great left foot on the half-turn shot. And that was a very excellently placed shot by Lucas Xavier to bring FutscarbsFC back to even with the Futsal Factory side. Neto, slightly wasted ball there. Vanderheiden, across the court to his brother. Intercepted by Juna, Vanderheiden cleans up. And that ball swept out of play by Ojima. Shot there from NATO, saved by... sorry. Oh, and the header just over the bar. Off the head of Majura. Free kick awarded. Looks like it will be Lucas Xavier over the ball. Hello NATO at the back post. Junior at the front, and that's a nice easy save for Tava, and he sends it long to the run of Jonathan van der Heijden, and it's cut out. Shaw in the middle, looks forwards. Back to van der Heijden. Van der Heijden again against Juna. Jonathan van der Heijden now. Xavier, sliding intercept. Van der Heijden looks to go past Juna, and Juna gets the touch. Sure, now not a lot of passing options. That ball falls to the hands of Pizzola. Neto will bring it forward for Futscarbs. Ojima being pressed by van der Heijden. Jura looking to press Juna. Futscarbs playing well under the pressure here. Great leave by Andre Juna. Ojima's shot just right of the post there. Van der Heijden looking to take on Juna, and he gets past him. Tackle eventually coming from Xavier. Xavier back rolls, finds the feet of Neto, and they get themselves out of the pressure. Juna steps off the court, and Victor Armani back on, and he's made a great run forwards, forcing Tava into the save. Shaw now breaking at the other end. Van der Heijden takes the shot, and he'll have a corner kick for this one. Corner taken by Jonathan van der Heijden. Oh, and that was a poor pass from Jonathan van der Heijden. I think his brother Nick probably wanted that softly to his right foot for a first-time shot. Ball out in front of Majura, rolls out of play. Neto kicks in, and Resende back on the court, along with the number 8, Mora. Resende on the ball, has Mora in the middle. Wide to Armani, and little deflection there off Futsal Factory for a Futscarb kick-in, nice and deep in their attacking half. The middle to Resende, back out to Neto, and he'll have a shot here. Corner ball. Taken by Neto. Armani makes the run in. Timeout called by the Futsal Factory side. Definitely a good decision by the side. With no subs on their bench, they are going to need their one timeout for each half. Can't quite hear the tactical talk on the Futsal Factory bench, but I'm assuming they took this time out to have a little breather. And I can hear the Futscarbs bench. Unfortunately, I can't understand the tactical talk from that side. Can you plug it? Apologies for the screen, just trying to sort it out right now. Apologies for that. Not a while the screen was out, we can see here Futscarbs have a side ball. Again, quite deep in their attacking half. More on the ball. Neto with the shot. That one's hit the post. Tava gets his hands to it. Van der Heijden. It's down the line. Madura back to Van der Heijden. That'll be a Futsal Factory side ball. Jonathan Van der Heijden on the ball. Finds Shaw. That's great movement by the Futsal Factory side. Shaw with the shot, and he sends that one right off the post. Pizzola plays quickly to Resende. Mora out wide to Armani, and Neto with the shot. That one narrowly missing the top post. Van der Heijden in the middle for sure, and Futsal Factory retain possession. Van der Heijden. It's a big block from Armani there. Van der Heijden on the ball again, flick forward, cut out by Resende. Little back roll miscommunication there by the Futscarb side. Shaw ends up with possession. Nice little touch behind the heel there by Shaw. Shaw takes a long range shot, and that one's not on target. Neto, Resende. Neto again. Has time and space. Resende. Nice little check run out on that left-hand side. Factory calling out for a handball on Mora there. They've won themselves back possession anyway. Oh, and Shaw gives it away to Neto. Jonathan Van der Heijden, great tracking. Just getting himself to the side of Resende there, and Neto, sorry, and sliding in. Mora, good touch from Van der Heijden. Van der Heijden. In the middle to Shaw. Slid out of play by Mora. Sorry, that wasn't Moira who slid that out of play. That was Madura. That was Moira who just tried to play over to Andre Juna. Van der Heijden. Van der Heijden again. Flick over the top. That's a great run by Jonathan van der Heijden, and he can't send that ball goal bound with his head. Resende now. Moira. And Juna just wanted that ball to his feet, and Moira misread the situation and played it out in front. Shaw now bringing the ball forwards. Van der Heijden. Ball down the line, intercepted by Juna. Moira. Looks to go past Van der Heijden. Backwards to Resende. Neto on the ball. Resende again, Juna. Some great movement by the Futscarb side. Moira puts it on his left, and his shot blocked by Jonathan van der Heijden, and he somehow manages to get possession back to Resende there. And Resende with the shot. I think that might have just rolled under Tava there. Unfortunately, the instant replay didn't seem to have worked on that occasion. My apologies. We've got a 3v1 here for Futscarbs. Oh, and Xavier. I think he was trying to give that ball to the back post, and he didn't put any weight on it. Shaw gets his shot off, saved by Pessoa. Shaw. Flick in the middle, straight to the hands of Pessoa. Resende and Neto will drive forwards. Van der Heijden gets a touch. And that is the halftime whistle. Going to take a quick ad break, and we'll be back in just a moment. And the first half stats on the screen for you now. So you can see Futscarbs ahead in attempted passes, 140 to 119. Completed passes, 111 over 81. Possession, the Futscarbs have had 53.8 over the Futsal Factory's 46.2, and the total shots, Futscarbs not too far ahead with 18 shots over the Factory's 10 shots, but shots on target, Futscarbs have managed to get 10 shots on target over Futsal Factory's 4. So at the moment, looking like the scoreboard is fairly reflecting what the stats are telling us. But as we've seen in these Futsal Supa-Liga matches down here, the stats don't necessarily mean too much. Amani gives that ball away. Two Van der Heijden's bringing the ball up for Futsal Factory. Shaw. Xavier looking for a double up tackle, and Factory putting their hand up for a free kick, and it's given, deemed no advantage. Strange setup by the factory side. They don't have any players inside the D, and Jonathan van der Heijden dropping off. Nicholas van der Heijden sends that one wide. Xavier, Juna. It's a good ball across the face by Juna. Armani was making that back post run. Ball was just a little bit too quick for him. Shaw bringing the ball forwards. Jonathan van der Heijden down the line for Nick. That ball's played to the feet of Armani. Xavier goes all the way back to Neto. Neto wide to Juna. Xavier has a lot of time and space to shoot. Trava just got the tips of his fingers to that one. I dare say it was going out anyway, but Trava would have to be a little bit disappointed in his side's defending there. There was a lot of time and space for Lucas Xavier to take that shot in. Jura reads that ball well. Armani. Neto. Juna. Xavier in the middle. Little back roll for the run of Juna. Now, I could see he was looking for the run of Neto, but the Futsal Factory side read it well. Juna. Xavier and Armani had time and space in the middle, potentially could have taken an extra touch on that ball. And Jason Majura receiving a yellow card for not wearing shin pads on the court. Van der Heijden just holding the ball until Majura could get himself back on the court. The Futscarbs, quite sure if they didn't realise the situation or if they were being good sports, holding off the pressure there with a 4v3. While Majura put his shin pads on the bench. And the shot there from a wide angle by Kao Ojima. Hopefully caught this one on the instant replay. Oh, just caught the end of it. Not quite sure what's happening with my instant replay today, but that was an excellent shot by Ojima, the number 11 for Futscarbs, putting them up 4-2. Early in the second half. Soa plays Neto. Neto brings the ball forward quickly. Looking for Ojima. Slide there from Majura. Out of play. Armani plays Ojima. He can't get past Majura. Van der Heijden. He's going to have to go backwards here. Finds Shaw. Flicker over the top. Zoa comes out to collect. Armani's ball finds Ojima. Shaw wins possession. Shaw's going to run out of room. That's a side ball for the Futscarbs. The 1-2 with Pizzoa. Ojima. Armani. Intercepted by Shaw. He sends that one out of play. Neto. Out wide to Mora. Neto again, finds Armani. Armani against Van der Heijden. That's good vision by Armani, but Ojima just hadn't quite made the run on time. Great tackle from Ojima, and he will shoot here. Secondary shot just blocked by Nicholas van der Heijden, I think. That follow-up shot coming from Armani. Free kick awarded to Futscarbs for the tackle by Majura. Neto on the free kick. Takes the shot. It's blocked by van der Heijden, and Mora touches that one out of play. Tava plays van der Heijden. Back to Majura. Little flick over the top. Excellent bring down by van der Heijden, and he's won himself a side ball. I think you can definitely see the fatigue hitting the Futsal Factory side here. Very slow to make their way forwards up the court. Ball touched out of play by Resende. And that's the second yellow card for the Futsal Factory side for not wearing shin pads, and it'll be another 4v3 chance here for the Futscarbs. Resende driving forwards. Shot into the side netting. Taken by Halil Neto. Nicholas van der Heijden. Struggling to find his shin pads there. Pizzola plays Mura. Resende. In the middle to Mura. Great ball out to Xavier. He gets his shot off, and it's blocked by van der Heijden. Xavier, ball across the face, and it was a great position for Mora to receive the ball in there. Van der Heijden, flick over the top, and that one will roll out of play. Juna, wide to Resende. Oh, and that's a great 1-2 by Xavier, and Resende giving him the 1-2 back. I don't think Xavier was quite expecting it. Was waiting for the shot from Resende in that position. Jura to van der Heijden, out wide to Nicholas van der Heijden. In the middle to Shaw, and he's surrounded by Futscarbs' feet. Shaw will press on Juna here. Armani here. Futscarbs win themselves back possession. Juna in the middle to Armani. Xavier. Resende. Xavier again. Resende looks like he wants to play forwards. Xavier has to go back, and Juna's going to be pressed by Jonathan van der Heijden here. Luckily he has Resende as an outlet on the right-hand side. Xavier. Armani. One behind the run of Resende. Madura on the kick. Nicholas van der Heijden, touch there from Moira. Falls to the feet of Jonathan van der Heijden. Shaw plays forward, and that's an easy intercept by Moira. It's a 2v2 now. Moira's shot deflecting off Jonathan van der Heijden and safely in the hands of Trava. Nicholas van der Heijden looking to go past Moira, and that's a late tackle on Juna. Referee's calling advantage. There's a 3v1 here. You would expect the Futscarbs to score from this situation, and Lucas Xavier didn't disappoint. Drove that one into the back of the net. Somehow we've managed to see the instant replay of the last goal that we didn't catch. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. Timeout's now been called by the Futsal Factory side. We'll be back in just a moment. And Futsal Factory taking the kickoff after their timeout. Nicholas van der Heijden. Back to Jonathan van der Heijden. Madura looking forward. Little flick off the head of Shaw, and Ojima taking a touch on that one. Potentially should have just let it fall to the hands of Pizzoa. Slight miscommunication there. Pizzoa plays out to Neto. Juna back to Neto, and that's a great ball forwards for Ojima, and Trava comes out to the edge of his D to collect. Van der Heijden in the middle to Shaw, great touch. Ojima's going to have to go backwards. Finds Neto. Juna looking forwards, has Ojima in the middle. Armani making a run. Great intercept by Madura. Neto on the kick in. Ojima, Neto again. Neto with a shot, that one's wide. Van der Heijden bringing the ball forwards. Great read by Juna, but Futsal Factory maintain possession. Trava. Van der Heijden down the line to Nick van der Heijden. Shaw with the 1-2. Van der Heijden has the ball deep in the corner. Jonathan van der Heijden winning a kick in. Van der Heijden with another kick in. Plays Shaw. Neto. Great run by Armani. Finds him. Armani, if he can get the ball across the face, had Ojima at the back post. Couldn't quite get it there. Travel will play out to Nicholas van der Heijden. Can't get through Armani. Shaw's ball over the top will fall to the hands of Pizzoa. Neto. Ojima has Juna behind him, plays him. Armani. Juna again. Armani. Neto. Ojima. Some great ball movement. Just as I say that, a poor pass from Ojima, intercepted by Jonathan Vanderheiden, and he's kept that one in play. No, my apologies. Referee Jonathan Silas calling that ball out of play on the sideline. Juna, Resende, Juna dummies. Xavier wasn't quite there, but luckily the ball didn't have too much weight on it and was able to be kept in play. Great vision by Andre Jr. and an excellent run by Resende. Xavier's shot straight into the chest of Trevor. Referee Albert just adjusting the goal there. Xavier sends that ball into the side netting, and there's going to be a quick counter here. Trevor couldn't find Shaw. Armani. Resende. Xavier, and that's a poor pass. Juna heading that ball out of play. Shaw with the shot. That one's off target. Juna. Mora. Back to Resende. Xavier has Juna behind, plays him. Resende on the left. Resende can face forwards. Oh, he gets past Jonathan Vanderheiden. He has Xavier at the top of the D. Wins himself a corner here. Resende, Juna. Flick into the middle, and Trevor safely takes that one, and that's a quick ball forwards. Just off the head of Mora. Will be a Futsal Factory side kick in. We're just entered the last 2 minutes of stop clock for this match. Ball out of play off the feet of Nicholas Vanderheiden. Neto. Gets around Vanderheiden, and he sends that shot into the side netting. Vanderheiden looking to play around the corner for sure, and it was intercepted by Neto. And Xavier and Neto now driving forwards, forcing Trevor into a save. Neto, shot from Resende, Xavier. Trevor plays his own feed, and he finds the feet of Shaw. Shaw holds the ball up. Touched out of play by Mora. Shaw on the kick in. Jonathan Vanderheiden. Nicholas Vanderheiden, 1-2 intercepted by Xavier. And there's a 3v2 going forwards now. Neto plays Xavier, has Resende at the back post, finds him, Resende. Not much the Futsal Factory could do about that with tired legs on the court. This might be the last time I try my instant replay tonight. If it doesn't work, we might just have to do without it. Yep. Might just skip that from now on. My apologies. Mora, Neto, Resende, he'll face forwards, has Mora at the top of the D, plays Neto, Mora, back to Resende, left for Xavier, Resende at the top of the D, great little back roll, Neto with the outside of his foot, definitely had time to turn and take the shot there. Tava plays Van der Heijden. Dribbling forwards, finds his brother Nick. Shaw. Nick Van der Heijden again. Touched out of play by Mora. Nicholas Van der Heijden, flick over the top, finds Shaw, and he tries the half volley. Doesn't quite come off of his foot the way he intends. There's a 2v1, 3v1 against the keeper here, and that's an easy goal on the last second of play for the Futscarb side, ending the game 7-2. Bring up some of the full-time stats for you on the screen. As you can see on the screen, Futscarbs maintain their lead in attempted passes, completed passes, possession 55.7% over Futsal Factory's 44.3%. Total shots, Factory only got 3 shots in that second half, whereas Futscarbs on 39 shots for the whole game, with a total of 22 on target. I think that Futscarbs are on 10 on target for the first half, so they've more than doubled that stat. And Futsal Factory haven't changed that stat at all. They were at 4 at half time, and they only had 4 on target at the end of this match. And the goals, of course,